They borrowed Chinese cuisine from back then. Like, I think about 500 years ago, something like that. Damn, they clearly tried. Damn.
Clearly, someone who's watching all the information.
Here comes from Reels.
That's not even Reels, that's Kawaii.
No.
Yeah, look it up. I'll give it to Ontario. Let me open it. Really? Wow, it disappeared already? Speak Chinese. Open it in Chinese. No. 大家好，我现在呢? No. Make a joke. Welcome to the Three Continents channel. Today, our guests are Mauricio and Paul Cavani. I'm Paolo, Chinese. Okay? Him and me. What's your name? Yuma Japanese, and Jong Korean. That's it. Today, Asia has taken over the world. We're here with our two guests.
And I know you're wondering, what should I give as a gift for Father's Day? Obviously, I'm going to talk about Insider. And before you say it's always here on Three Continents too, pay attention. Father's Day needs a gift that your dad will actually use. There's no point in giving something like, I'll give my dad, I don't know, a tie. Does your dad wear a tie for work? No, so he's not going to use it. He won't. What are the worst Father's Day gifts to give? Man, a tie, Dennis. Sneakers. Sneakers he might actually use. Belt, sometimes he'll use it on you. Hey, that's bad. Notebook. Your dad doesn't want to write anymore at his age. It's really hard to find a gift. Even worse, you know what kind of gift dads hate? Abstract gifts. Giving him a bead won't work. He won't use it. He won't use it. Buy a gift that your dad will actually use. Buy an Insider kit because your dad will love it. Your dad has already heard about Insider at some point. And besides being a gift he'll use, it'll be a gift he'll talk about. Wow, that's cool. That's what I've heard about before. Hey, I just got this from Insider exclusive. Father's Day special. Check it out. Kit, three tech t-shirts. Up to 40% off with our coupon. 40% off, almost half the price. You get one for yourself, take two for your dad. Your dad will be really happy. They'll last a lifetime. You won't even need to give your dad another Father's Day gift ever again. Kit, 3 core t-shirts, up to 20% off. And now this one is amazing. What a kit. 5 pairs of underwear, up to 20% off. You make a good deal. Get a few pairs of underwear, get a few tech t-shirts. Anyway, take some for your uncle too. Sometimes your uncle's son doesn't like him, didn't give him a gift. You do it. Say, Uncle, here you go. Dad, here you go. I'm going to be a dad too. Go to the club the night before. Give yourself a shirt. Take advantage. Because it's a gift you're going to give, and your dad will like it. Because it's useful. Unlike the junk that Batista bought for his dad. No, I don't buy anything, man. Come on, buddy. I think it's wrong for you to present it.
Good Lord, why is it wrong?
Because you're turning this competition in your favor. You're already trying to win a competition that you shouldn't even be in. You should be upright. You shouldn't be involved. You have to be impartial.
Yeah, I'm not competing. I'm already the best. I'm already the best on the show. I need to compete with someone who's way below me. Calm down.
Hold your horses, Oxenai.
I'll explain what's going on.
Oxenai took over the damn channel.
Man, it's because in Maurice's mind, in our minds,
in the production team's minds, two normal people.
Today's an episode about cultural shocks, cultural conflicts between Asians, but in their minds, it's a cultural conflict between white people. Yeah, so it's hard to understand.
Guys, everyone is doing their own thing. We're doing it. Let's see how it is for you guys. Talk about what it's like to be losers. They're here. Calm down. Let's get back to Insider. I need to give a gift. The only one I don't know here is my dear Japanese friend. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to have you here. Here's a gift from Insider for you. You already have 500 from Insider? I'm scared. I'm scared of what we're doing because I realized little by little that Insider is very sneaky. Insider sponsors us because they know their clothes are reaching Korea, their clothes are reaching Japan, and they're opening branches and franchises all over the world, right?
There's already a store in Seoul.
There is. It's booming. It's a hit. Anyway, there it is. Insider's clothing. Look, I'm going back to the topic because I was away for a month. I'm not going to make this an Asian versus white thing. Besides, I'm not white. I'll be the Latino one and I'll lose. Yeah. In the US, I learned I'm not white. I want to make it clear. People looked at me like that. I always knew. Argentinians looked at me like, get out, Latino. That's how yeah.
Did you feel that?
What? Argentinians, they think they're European, man.
But Argentinians, their skin color, in general, they're not 100% white either because there's a lot of indigenous blood and so on. So,
do you want to send them a message so they understand?
Say it in Spanish for them here.
Are you, as a white person, going to say that to them? Clearly, you're not.
I considered making a video saying, guys, you are not Europeans, but realized it would sound too arrogant, so I decided against it. Because I'm assuming that...
Because the guys, like, seriously, man, we were at the World Cup, just real quick. We were at the World Cup. So, The Mexican, Brazilian, Bolivian, and Peruvian were together while the Argentinians were with the French. We'd say, come here, damn it. That's how it was. It's a competition, and for me, this is one of the channel's most important episodes. And it's sad Batista isn't here.
Yeah, Batista didn't make it because he didn't wake up.
Really? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he didn't wake up because we had to change the recording time a little bit. We're recording in the morning. But like, it's morning. It's not like it's 7 in the morning, right? It's 10 to noon. We're just getting started.
So Batista must be on Africa time.
It's 10 to noon. He hasn't woken up.
You called him and what did he say?
He said, we have a recording, right? I just woke up.
Yeah, but I'm going to defend the production team. The production manager sent a message today, sent a message yesterday, sent a message 3 days ago, sent an email with a Google invite. It's not like, I mean, it wasn't just a hallway conversation, you know? They even changed the time. No.
She controls 90% of Batista's life, but we still can't set his alarm clock for him.
But do you think Batista has a grudge against me? And the fact that I'm here today made him not show up?
He has a grudge against Asians.
With Asians because of the dick thing?
Could be.
Could be.
Does this match the 3? Let's go.
Could Batista and Mauricio be the same person?
Because it's been a while since the...
We haven't seen both of them.
It's like Scooby-Doo, right?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while since we've seen each other.
Yeah, same here.
It's been 2 months since I've ridden mine. My God. Anyway, let's go. I think here, first of all, is this your first time here or did you arrive on Monday?
I didn't come for the cup.
You weren't here for the cup. You were here for Brazil and Japan.
No, it was actually Japan versus Portugal.
Ah, that match didn't even happen.
Exactly.
Man, I get why it went wrong for him. Dude, he put Iran and like Kosovo. There's one right there on the street.
I wasn't available.
My friend, I understand.
I see. So when you arrived, were you treated well?
Yes, I was treated well. Batista was fine. Why were you treated well? Because I wasn't there. You started again.
The first confrontation between China and Japan is happening now.
Yeah, now, exactly.
To start, I wanted to ask with a question that's fundamental. Here we're friends. Here everyone gets along really well. But in real life, who has problems with whom? Let's go.
I'm going to guess. You two. No, not you two as people, but we know that the Chinese and the Japanese.
And he's neutral. Left, right, laughter?
Left.
Neutral, that's it.
I don't think so. Hans, I think you're thinking about it the wrong way. You have to think like this. It's not about problems. We're the leader. Do you understand of Asia?
But the thing is, you know, it doesn't even feel wrong for him to say that.
Calm down.
In what sense, leader? Leader in markets, of course. In production, in technology. Calm down. Even in technology. Look, in terms of intake, in terms of history. And another thing. Look, all of them borrowed some cultures from China back then and transformed their own culture. They improved. Hello? No. I'm talking about a way to improve. No, they stole. No. And they used it. No, you get it? Each of them, this guy wanted to steal our new year.
No, guys, no. It's like this, actually. And this
guy wanted to steal our subscriber, Hanji. He's Hanji.
You wanted to steal our dog, so
the thief.
The thief. But just to say here, for those who aren't curious, like back in the day, actually, the oldest country in Asia is Mongolia. So everyone came from there. It's from Mongolia. No. So like if you look at the old map, China and Mongolia are like that too, and other countries as well.
China actually took over Mongolia's territory, in fact.
But isn't that the Mongols, Genghis Khan? Yeah, that's right. But that was only 600 years ago. They've existed for 5,000 years, really?
No, it's just that Mongol people are also ancient, and there's more to it. It's not just Mongol because they split apart. But there's also the part that was, quote unquote, basically all of Asia. Then it ended up splitting apart.
The Mongol, and that was the Mongol.
No.
It's like this. Look, at the time, first, it explains a lot. You know, Paulo? The first king ruled China. China, I think it was divided into five countries. They joined together. And then there was some civil wars inside, right? Then they started, he became king. Then there was a time, the Mongol guy, he took over China. Genghis, they joined together. Genghis, they managed to advance into Europe, take over part of Europe. And then he didn't know how to manage it, and they lost. And now it's back like this.
You know that this guy, Genghis Khan, he had the biggest empire in the history of mankind. And he killed 40 million people. I saw it in a video.
Very cool. You see how France is declining, right? Back in the day, it used to be the country of literature. No, I saw it in a video. The guys from the video, Sorbonne University, the guys are there with videos. But wait, yeah, I get it. So, like, it's a very ancient feud you guys have. And I see that Japan and China have been in this fight for longer. Is Korea just now getting involved in this fight?
Yeah, because actually, if you think about it, Korea is the only country that didn't mess things up. What do you mean? Because Japan caused problems. It's not crap. Look, she's pissed.
I turned. Look, I made the cut, guys. Guys, you're hilarious, guys. Let's go.
Let's come together. Yeah, like K-pop isn't crap, guys. It's something really good. Look at the production here. Look.
It was just a joke made in the moment to lighten things up. Sorry, little 12-year-old Tim Cindy. Go on.
So you see, like in history, Japan messed up there, took part in World War II, messed up and got hit with the atomic bomb.
See?
He came here. He came all happy. He wasn't going to lose. He was saying, I'm the boss.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
China also made mistakes. They created the coronavirus, killing 1 million people. Exactly.
I love him.
It's true.
Where did you watch that report? Only we didn't watch it.
Domingos is spectacular about it.
Just because he likes to eat bats, look, that's it. And Korea, what did Korea do?
No, nothing. You guys, when we talked...
Can I ask, man, do you think in Korea, did they also have this talk about like if Chinese people ate bats and caused the pandemic and all that? Damn it. I thought it was just a Western thing.
No, they say over in Korea, what did they think? They're like, damn, those Chinese will eat anything, right? Seriously?
Is that what happens? Did that happen in Japan?
Did that happen, man? Man, he's making up a story he doesn't know, right? Wait.
Hold on.
Think about it. Look, the countries in Asia that really do eat those kinds of unusual things. Look, the most famous is Fist, right? Okay? It's one of the countries where they really do eat that, even today. And he ate some things there.
Like bat, you know?
Yeah, that kind of thing. And like Thailand also has some places where they eat something. Well, think about China. Look, I'll tell you the fact, like in China, they eat dog. And actually, at that time, they also ate it, okay? It's not just China that ate it.
They've already eaten together. They ate it back then.
You get it? Back then, like during the war, everyone ate it. Like back then, like...
It's cool that you admit it, but you put them together. They ate it too.
For sure, right?
Which dog?
Whatever comes up. Got it? Whatever comes up, I think they eat it.
Understood. If we check, it kind of smells like poodle in here.
Well, for sure. I have a poodle. Look, this guy just looks innocent. None of them are innocent, okay? But I think
Want to be a dog? In Japan, did people eat dogs? So
I think that's the time people are talking about, right? Nowadays, no. But there is a region where they eat it, right? In China, Toiwari. Man, it's a very specific region, but is it really rare? Wow, very rare, yeah? It's a myth, a big myth. In China, a little is a lot. Got it.
It's only 100 million. Yeah, it's the center of the population. It's like a family of 100 million there. Hey, I have a question. You, as a Japanese person, we grew up in the 90s. And Japan, for me, was the dominant world power. Today, we can admit that China and South Korea are emerging. How do the Japanese feel about them, right? Theoretically, are you friends? Do you celebrate their achievements? Or do you have a certain resentment?
No, there are some relatives who really aren't big fans of the neighboring countries, right? Of China. For example, if something from China is imported to the market there, they avoid it, you know? It's not everyone, but my relatives avoid buying anything from China. I think there are several historical contexts and all that. Okay.
And there's some frustration like, man, we must be losing out. Mitsubishi isn't on the streets. Yeah.
So, yeah. There's that point, right? That China, man, is a powerhouse, whether we like it or not. And the Japanese are declining, whether we like it or not. Things are changing, right?
I noticed that.
Entertainment is also losing out to K-pop, to K-drama. Yeah, it's okay. The competition is tough.
So what's the reason? Is it that the Japanese claim it's economic, or is it a cultural situation? They grew up so...
They stagnated, you know? I think they thought they would always keep that position. And then China came along, Korea came along. No,
it's because they have small penises, they stopped reproducing.
The first one to mention dick was the first one who brought it up. No, it's pretty hard.
But there's this... birth rate also influences a lot. You guys stopped reproducing. Stopped reproducing. Yeah, man, I've heard this a lot, really. I've really heard it a lot. But in Korea too, right?
No, it's because like there's a difference. They stopped having sex. Yeah, no, Korea. Like maybe there's a problem there. But Japan, yeah, there are several reasons. First, they have small penises, so they stop having sex, right? That's it. Second,
Because just look at their information. I think
Hold on, okay? The only thing, you can't keep arguing here, man. Look at your attitude.
for those with a small dick. Yeah, that's a small dick attitude.
it's here. No, the guy has a big dick.
Batista who attacks. No, I understood something. I know I understood something. You're Asian. And these guys are white.
No, I'm Latino.
And you're talking about small dicks, about the Japanese. If you guys being Asian, no?
No, because man,
You're saying something that like could come back to you.
That's true. I'm indigenous. Let's remember that.
no, it's just that I'm kind of Brazilian, so no.
It's a theory I have about you can be Brazilian, like it's a matter of knowledge. Sorry.
It's at this point in the video that we lose the sociologist I was watching until now. There are people, Andres, who were watching and taking notes. Then, man, he already said it, Gregorio.
He already said it. It's UFRJ.
Yeah, but it's historical because like, look, small penis, that's the first problem in Japan. The second problem is that instead of watching naked women, the guy watches that hentai crap. Look at the wig.
Shall we solve this small penis thing? There's a theory in France that, wow, I thought you were going to pull it out.
Come on, just pull it out. There's an easier way. I'm embarrassed by what this show has become.
So there's a simpler way to know. The bigger, it's a real theory in France. The bigger a guy's car is, the smaller his penis is. So what's your car? Man, my car? It's a PBR. Kidding. Damn. Yeah, I want to know more.
Which car?
My car? Yeah, he's going to say,
He has a motorcycle. Let's see.
I have a bicycle.
Think about it.
Think about it. No, I don't have an Infinity.
How cool.
Do you have a car, man? I do. A Subaru Forester. So it's a huge car.
It's big, really big Subaru. You know it.
What's yours? Yeah, we know. You have a big car too.
Yeah, I have a big car. I have a big car because it fits my dick.
So I'm good.
Let's go back. Sorry, Henry, come back here. Call Henry back. He was out. No, because, look, I'm going to talk about a Latin cultural thing. Yeah, as I mentioned, the World Cup was impressive, except for the Argentinians. They seem to have a more arrogant side to their Latin identity. Mexicans love Brazilians, Brazilians love Colombians, Colombians root for Chileans. It's really like that. So if my team is there, if the Latin team is there, I'll root for the Latin team first, and then I'll root for the others. Are you like that, or are you rivals? If China is competing, I, as Korea, root against them. How does this thing with the Asian Tigers work?
No, but you said you'd support a Latin team. What about Argentina? You don't root for them.
So, except for Argentina, like I said, let me be clear. Argentina is the only country, I think Brazil for sure, and Mexico for sure don't root for Argentina. Got it. But like Chile doesn't either. Yeah, in the end, Bolivia does root for them, but you guys, so you root for each other.
No, it's because, first of all, the way Korea sees it, right? In soccer, the way Korea sees it is no, soccer is soccer. Life is life.
I get happy if Mexico wins an Oscar.
It's like this. Those who are at the top don't know what's happening below. So, like, for me, if they're doing something on top of what?
The guy turned Argentinian then.
In Asia. On top of what? What are you ahead in? Look at me. Sergio, what do you think they're ahead in? Dick size, intelligence, technology. Look, it's the only country that until now doesn't have Adib's damn thing, you know?
Chinese, hold on.
Man, but what do you think I'm on top of?
Man, this is really interesting. Every continent has a country that's the arrogant one. In Europe, we know it's France. I found out during this World Cup that in Africa, it's Morocco. Yeah. So the other Africans don't root for Morocco. They don't like Morocco.
We can see that here.
Because Morocco is the France of Africa.
Yes, exactly. In fact, the Moroccan team is a French team.
I knew you were going to say that, but it's true. And the French team is a Moroccan team. And in South America, it's Argentina. So the question is, in China, who is it? In Asia, in Asia. In Asia, who is it?
China. Today? Like,
it turned into what others root against is China and those who think they're superior, like that. Because I think the Japanese, they kind of have this thing of like, hey, we're Japanese, we're not. Isn't that a thing?
No, from what I see, it's China, but go on.
Man, I don't know, man. I think it's very humble. Not humble. I think it's a matter of like the time period. At that time, I think Japan was the most arrogant country. Let's look at the 80s. They were impressive. They had the king and declared, we're awesome, we're going to dominate the world, and so on. And Korea never was. Now it's China, you know? Korea is always in the middle. Samsung wanted to be on top first, then came Apple. Damn it, made a mistake.
Yes, yes.
Yes, got it? Go ahead. I wanted to come up with something about Aito Ayrton. Ayrton, I don't know what. Like at the time, Japan started creating these things in anime, I don't know what. And they wanted to do the same thing and couldn't in terms of technology. Then Apple came along. Are we going to stay in second place after Apple? Then after that, China came along, then Xiaomi, Huawei, and so on. They dominated second place. So it can't even stay in second place. Unfortunately, right?
No, but I got it. I understand.
We have an answer here.
Right? Everyone's hiding it. It's China. China. An Argentine would answer like that. I think I've already seen people saying that.
Like that. I related to it.
Brother.
I saw Paul here with slanted eyes. Okay. About your faces. What is it that bothers you? The thing about comparison, calling you Japanese, calling you Korean, because you can clearly see that you are the same. You can clearly see that you are different. I think Japanese people have slanted eyes, but they almost look more Western. How is it for you, this thing about Brazilians who don't understand what the difference is between each one? No.
Nowadays, for me, it's pretty easy. If you see a good-looking Asian, they're Korean. But if you see an ugly Asian, they're Japanese or Chinese. It doesn't make sense.
Can I speak? Can I speak? Can I speak? Sorry, what should I say? But look, handsome Japanese. I've seen it. Yeah, no. I'm not going to talk about people. I've seen a lot of handsome Japanese. I've seen a lot of handsome Koreans. Chinese.
Okay. When your diet consists of bad, I don't think it's good for your skin.
It's not just a few. No, but there are obviously some attractive ones, but bad isn't nice. No.
You didn't understand something. Do you know why you didn't focus on handsome Chinese guys? Because besides their looks, their technology, intelligence, and business skills surprise everyone. So your focus isn't on looks, and they have nothing. Right? Like better than that. So you think, man, the guy only has looks. Got it.
That's the focus because there's no distortion there.
Besides overcoming all that, he has even more achievements, like with more than 1 billion people. So there are a lot of things that catch your attention, not just his looks.
Let's proceed. There are 3 of us. Would you like to speak? Go ahead. No.
We need to. You are no.
Você tá com uma raivinha.
This has been like this since the beginning. It's been a while, Jamal.
I've been doing this for 20 years. Go ahead. This is the moment.
No. Answering the question, right. I have a lot of friends who really get weird about it when people mix them up, you know? But I grew up here in Brazil, so for me it's okay. But I understand that it's bad for some people who don't really like another country, for example. I have friends who really don't like China and say, are you Chinese, for example?
It's like, call me Argentinian. That's what it's for, right? Argentinian, okay? But your nickname is Japa, since I've seen it. No.
Damn, because I'm Japanese, you know?
But for them, I don't know. Got it.
Do they call you Japanese, man? No.
Nowadays, no, China. No, nowadays it's Xingling.
Yeah, Xingling, man.
Seriously?
You get in the Uber and the driver asks, hey, Xingling, is that your name?
Let me tell you. Look, it's just that
I want to share something I found interesting.
back in the 2010s when I got here, everyone would ask me, are you Japanese? Are you Japanese? It really annoys me, but like the guy says, okay, I get it because Japanese people came earlier and helped build the country here or whatever. Today, everyone comes here and asks, are you Chinese? Whatever. It's because the Chinese community has grown. And I've never heard anyone say like, are you Korean? Are you K-pop? You get it? Like, so man, I think it's something that's really unlikely to happen sometimes.
But I get it. Like what he said makes sense, even though he's completely arrogant. What he said makes sense because out of the 3 cultures, yours still isn't the one that's most present in the, no.
It's because, like, think about it here in the United States. Is there anyone making fun of the United States? Didn't get it. You get it? Now, no one will just mock Korea. People don't joke about those at the top. They joke about those at the bottom.
What's the 4th power? Because we have China, Japan, Korea. Would it be Taiwan? But then Taiwan, they're going to say it's China.
Yeah.
But who's the 4th power then? It's Kong.
It's India, right?
It's India. But we're not considering this Asian country in our discussion.
Thailand, maybe?
No, I don't think that's it at all.
Thailand? What does Thailand have to do with me?
Vietnam?
No, Vietnam too.
I think it's funny. You start, it seems like you're going to politely refute the thesis. No, I think that then right after that makes no sense.
There's no basis at all. So all that's left to say is that makes no sense.
It's said very professionally, like a professor.
Our script, people don't know. Oh, but there's a script. This whole show is based on a script.
Imagine if we didn't have one.
Yeah, we're reading everything Paul says. Sometimes Paul leaves here saying, man, I said something I didn't want to say, and the script made me say it. Me too. A lot of people who...
That laugh is scripted.
Everything here. Laughs.
We don't laugh to jail backwards. That's all.
Even Batista isn't here because he made a mistake during rehearsal.
Really?
He was terrible in rehearsal today, and Batista is out here, and we can't show him. But he made a mistake anyway. Everything is rehearsed. So there's a script here that I want to go over with you, and let's do the following. I want it to be real. I'll feel like everyone is arrogant otherwise. I'll ask a question, and you point to who you think is better. For example, who has the biggest word? Point to yourself if it's you, or to the other person if it's them. Got it? Let's start. China, Japan, and Korea. Which country deserves the title of best cuisine?
That's it.
No.
No, sorry. There's no way.
You don't have 30 seconds to argue. Let's talk.
I'll be the fourth person. I'll set things up.
But you're not kidding.
Man,
This is pure arrogance.
Yeah, man, that place is full of shameless people.
the French only have French bread, man.
Hold on. Yeah, and everything is going to need maintenance.
I invited him to join the game. He came in to win.
Come on, man.
Then I'll win too. Chicken-hearted.
You guys are silkworms, man.
Hold on, calm down. Hey, calm down. Now it's turning into xenophobia, huh? Calm down, Scargon. You're the host. Hold on, handle the situation there. 30 seconds for you to say why your food is the best.
He'll say his is best just because it has dog and bat. Come on.
You guys eat that, right? Let's go. Look, in China, there are 8 regional cuisines from each province, okay? So each of them, they have different types of food. There are places where they eat spicy food. There's one that eats. There's food that's sweeter. 10 seconds. You don't. So, and besides having soup, look, all of them, they took a part of Chinese cuisine and turned it into their own cuisine.
All right?
Okay, I thought he was going to say he has 8 dogs around here. Region, all right?
We just finished the dog jokes. I just saw it in the script.
Your parentheses. Dog and dick are done. Dog and dick are done.
So we have to talk about bats. Exactly.
You've got 3 bat jokes.
There are more sushi restaurants than steakhouses here in Brazil, all over the world. Everyone knows what sushi is. Yeah, besides ramen. Anyway, it's everywhere in the world, you know?
It's the most universal cuisine.
That's right.
Good point. Korean, please. I don't know what he'll say, but let's go.
You know what's trendy these days, right? So, of course, Korean food that are spicy, kind of sweet and sour, tastier soups that don't have those sissy dishes. So that's how it is. Yeah, look, it's food for normal people.
Wow, that's wild. What's happening with this show?
Normal person.
It's happening, damn it. But that's it, you know? But let's go. What do we have? We're getting it. But let's go. What food does South Korea have that the other countries don't?
First, they have the best kinds of fusion food, like bibimbap, which is rice with various ingredients, vegetables, meat, and you can mix it with chili. They also have one of the best soups, which is jangtok, and they have the meat.
They don't have that.
No, the meat is also sweet and sour. It's bulgogi. It's really good.
Okay, Japan, it's sushi.
It's sushi.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They don't, everybody knows. Did you know what he was talking about? No. So for example, but I will...
Recognize it, yeah.
That's it, I got it.
But for example, do you think they don't know? Do you think the Chinese don't know how to make sushi? Do they get lost? Why is it that only you have sushi?
No, it's because it's a culture from Japan, and there are sushi chefs who train for this, you know? Their whole lives they make sushi. So it's cultural, you know? I see.
What does your cuisine have that theirs completely lacks?
Whatever they have, China has it too. There, they even have a park. Everything, there. It's like a border. They eat the same thing. And their seaweed, which they use there in their own country, comes from China. How specific, the seaweed.
The seaweed.
Did you get it? Here, it's seaweed. You know? Here, it's spicy seaweed. You guys put it warm over there, I don't know what.
Warm. And selga is a great delicacy that everyone wants, right? No.
No.
It's really cool that they use it.
They eat a lot.
They eat a lot.
They eat a lot of this selga, you know? But this is like a regional dish. you know, like really regional. And sushi, let me tell you, like over there in China, in a place called Canton, they eat raw fish. You know, like actually that's their style, you know? That's why like they borrowed from Chinese cuisine back then. Like I think about, 500 years ago, something like that. Damn, clearly made it up. And
You mentioned someone who's watching.
Yes, that's it. Let me comment. All this info is from Reels, okay? No.
I never use, it's not even kawaii there.
no, you can look it up. I'm serious, Paulo.
Kawaii information. I'm serious. It's good for kawaii info.
Info from Reels. And I'll tell you one more thing. Yeah, everyone like Asian cuisine uses tofu, right?
Okay, bro, but can I speak and defend my point? Because, for example, just to defend my culture here,
No one is asking about your culture.
we're talking,
About the protagonists, we're not talking about them at all. It's their competition. Spain versus Argentina in England. But I know how to score. Anyway, it's about them.
because you talk about food, and you several times have put down my food, so I want to respond to you about something. You said several episodes ago that my food comes in small portions and is expensive. Okay, there's a movie about cuisine, about French cuisine called Ratatouille, made by Americans. There's no movie called Tofu. That's the main point I want to emphasize.
No, since you don't enjoy watching it. No, but the guys have an animation called Bao.
And what's it about?
But there's Kung Fu Panda. There's no Kung Fu,
Kung Fu Panda.
not French ballet. There's no Gazelle ballet.
So, but since we're talking about food,
You know that Ratatouille shows that like the food is made by a rat. That's what it is.
dirty, and still, the movie is more famous than food made by you humans.
No, and I Kung Fu Panda. Huh?
Kung Fu Panda. So,
But I'm not saying that we're cooler than you. It's Kung Fu Panda.
but
Just to make a point, you play awesome, yeah.
I'm not saying we're better at Kung Fu.
No, come on. Let's go back here because it was okay. I get it. So each one thinks their own food is better. I need to ask the question for the clip because I know there are a lot of teenagers waiting for the question for the clip. So teenagers, 3, 2, 1. Who has the biggest dick?
no, search it up in the chat. Search.
You're going to search it. No.
Search in the chat, okay? Among Japanese, Korean, and Chinese, who has the smallest dick? Search it up.
Let's wait for the answer. Let's ask the EPT chat because we need to have a conclusion. Do we have the answer? No. Do we have the answer? We don't. Do you joke like this with each other or is it just Westerners? I think it's just them. We worry a lot about other people's dicks, right? Which actually shows something a bit strange about us, doesn't it? Do we have an answer?
The chat is thinking here, I think. Is the chat thinking?
It's acting like Korea. The chat was here talking with us.
But don't you guys have those dick jokes?
Not here, no.
Nothing at all. Really?
We never joke about that.
What's the joke that the Chinese tell about the Japanese and the Korean? What's the stereotype that the Chinese have? Brazilians say that Argentinians are arrogant. Brazilians say that Mexicans are very happy. What's each group's stereotype of the others?
About China, what the Japanese say is they don't line up properly. Rude. Yeah, rude. So Japan,
The prejudice, the stereotype. Seriously,
stereotype. That's not it.
it's not yours. It's the stereotype that some people in Japan have about the Chinese, which is lack of manners. That's it. That's it. What about Korea? What stereotype does Japan have?
Korea,
There's nothing.
we just don't pay much attention to him. That's really it.
What about you guys and Japanese people?
For Japanese people, there are a lot. Man, the guy who got hit by the atomic bomb. Wow. The guy who watches hentai. Okay. He's a pervert.
The perverted Japanese guy.
He's a pervert.
I've heard that one before. I've already seen that one.
The guy, the Japanese guy, just so you know, when you get on a bus, okay, the Japanese guy keeps staring at the girls, and man, this guy is a pervert
The Japanese guy's phone must make noise.
because they keep taking pictures. Yeah.
Every pointer has a Japanese guy. The model is really mobile, right?
It's something kind of repressed in you guys, like about sexuality, and then it kind of turns into something a bit perverted. Because the theory is the more sexuality is repressed, the more it comes out in some way, you know? Yes?
I think so. That theory is right.
That's not your case since you grew up in Brazil. Yeah. In your case, you actually need to be more relaxed. Yes. And what's the stereotype of the Chinese?
Ugly.
Are you serious?
Look,
Are you serious?
man, Paolo, you know that everything you say about beauty, it shows a part of you, right? Because look, you have to understand that an Asian person is Asian, okay? Calm down. We have similar faces, right? Hold on.
Hold on, man. Let the guy talk. It's not his opinion. It's not an opinion.
Yeah, it's prejudice.
If I had an Argentine here, I'd say, I love you, Hernan, but people think you're bad.
But that's what I'm saying, because him saying that is stereotyping something that also applies to him. Like when he goes, look, usually when people are like that, so...
You're taking it personally.
Yeah, no.
You're handsome, Paulo. You're handsome. You're handsome. That's it.
You're the most muscular Japanese guy I've seen.
He's not Japanese.
He's not ripped. He's Japanese.
Japanese.
He's not Japanese. He's not really ripped.
That's it. I'm saying it like this. He has to say a stereotype that, like, let's be honest, it's really just like that. I agree with him this time about Japan, because China really did show this issue of being rude. In fact, something like that could happen, but he's talking about looks, about being handsome or ugly, because, like, if he were Asian, my friend, if you put Asian and ugly together, that doesn't even make sense.
He's not saying that. Calm down, calm down, calm down. His country is the country of K-pop. They want to put on makeup the moment they wake up.
So it's fake. Okay, calm down.
That doesn't matter.
Calm down.
Calm down, that's it.
That's it. Chinese.
I paid with the money to fix my face. It's mine.
See?
But your son won't fear your face. Look.
I feel like the Chinese guy is really, the Japanese guy is right. Very rude.
Go on, polite one.
Right. They don't invite you over to eat at their house anymore. Right? Now let's go. What's the stereotype you have in China about Korea and Japan?
Yeah.
Now he's going to think, this topic has been going on for half an hour now.
No, I think like this stereotype about Japan, I think that Japanese people, they really like anime, you know? Those things, like, it's kind of perverted.
You're getting to the perverted part. Let's say perverted. Perverted is good.
Yeah.
What about Koreans?
As a Korean, I don't think Koreans are very arrogant. Thanks, I understand. They are very arrogant.
He just arrived.
It's over. No. Because in fact, they are very arrogant. That's it.
They're like Argentinians, so it's like...
But is that Korean guy there a pervert too? No, because, you know, in dramas, you also see the guys being really puritanical, right? And then it's like, no need.
He's handsome, so girls already come to him. Don't worry.
The pervert.
May I say something? That guy loves money as much as this one loves beauty. And this one is all about sushi. That's the conclusion we come to.
I've got some hot info here.
Now we have it. It took a while, the big answer, but it's an answer. Relax, we're getting ready here. It's like a beauty pageant prize. We're here, look, among the Japanese. I'm already making your clip, okay? Little Douglas. We have here Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. And the big question of humanity, which is who has the biggest dick? Let's go, please.
You guys want? I'll go from the most well-endowed to the least well-endowed.
All right, just tell me the one in the middle.
The middle one, the one that's in the middle, and this is based on facts, okay?
Based on facts, it's not a joke. Scientific.
The one in the middle is Japan.
Japan. So Japan doesn't have the biggest dick or the smallest dick.
In the world. Is that worldwide? In the world.
Dude, hold on.
Okay.
Among the three, Japan is in that situation, right? I like the answer. It wasn't the best, but I liked it because there's an answer coming that's going to be worse.
Worse. Do you want to know who? Who's the most well-endowed or the least well-endowed?
Definitely China. It's China.
Calm down. Saying who has the smallest dick is even more humiliating.
The smallest dick? The one with the smallest dick is our friend Jong.
Jump!
Hold on.
Wait.
I'll never be pulled.
This project keeps me hanging by a thread.
Gigantissimo.
Man, I swear I think Pedro Bial is... Send this clip to Pedro Bial. I just want to see if Pedro Bial will comment. If Pedro Bial comments, we'll keep going with this project. If he says, I loved it, Mauricio, this is funny, it's entertainment.
I think not even Kawhi wants this clip. We're creating a social network.
Send this clip to sociologists, to cultured people like that, the most cultured people in your family. Send them this clip to see if they laugh.
I've always liked Claudio. ChatGPT is crap.
It doesn't matter, Claudio. Information is just that.
The biggest dick here at 7 centimeters is from China.
Do you know why my name is Paulo? Because I have the biggest dick.
Wow, whoa.
But look.
Similarly, there are considerations here.
There's some consideration here. The distance between one and the other isn't very big.
We already know. But it's a celebration, like just like Formula One, he got here, but the guy won the trophy.
Funny thing, man, there are 3 women behind the cameras, none of them. Exactly what I was going to say. Dick jokes are funny. Dick jokes, I've never in my whole life seen a woman laugh at that. They don't laugh, they don't. You think it's really lame, it's really, calm down, calm down.
Identify the heaviest women and see if they laugh at each other. I don't think so. Mamusa.
I'm having fun. I'm going to have fun.
I think it was the rhymes from the wood and stone.
Let's move on. Which country is best at welcoming tourists? Good question. What? Which country welcomes tourists the best? Raise your hand if you think it's your country or someone else's country. Which country welcomes tourists the best? Treats tourists the best? God.
Come on.
That's not possible. China is confusing.
China isn't.
No. What do you mean? No.
No way. China isn't.
No, China is.
It could be China, man.
Korea.
Sorry.
No, but I have a point here. Look, I've already traveled to Korea, Japan, not China, because people there don't treat you well, right? Japan, well, first, there are a lot of tourists. Everyone knows nowadays there are a lot of tourists in Japan. The thing is, when you go to Japan, Japanese people are smiling. And then when you speak Japanese, they're like, what a dumb tourist. They say, look, really? Hello, seriously? Really?
Let me ask you something, Yuma. There are countries that think they're a bit superior to tourists, and actually mine is one of them. Really? It happens a lot. I don't know. There's a lot of that. They won't say how dumb, but sometimes they do think that. Are Japanese people like that? Do they think they're a bit superior to other people?
It's not about being superior, but this big wave of tourism is actually pretty recent. So there are a lot of tourists who mess things up over there. And so they're kind of in this mindset, not prejudice against tourists, but, yeah. There's this image of tourists like, wow, they're disrespecting our country, our culture. Yeah, it's just like this
is happening in France with Batista's group over there. Only black people live there, the French say. But honestly, the people are amazing. But the people's uncle says, why are they moving up?
There's a group there that is, there's not much of that. There's not much of that, yeah.
But they treat people well, okay? No.
But I think all tourism causes some aversion. Anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
When it goes beyond, because like there are countries that don't have tourism. And then you need tourists, so you love tourists. In the US, when it goes further, people just say, yeah.
Annoying as hell.
People say that the United States is very xenophobic, but at the same time, I see it like this, man. There's no way to be xenophobic in a country that's all about tourism.
I was just in Rio in January, the peak tourist season. And man, I spent, 3 days in the South Zone. On the 3rd day, I said, man, I think the people from Rio, I get that they can't take it anymore. They're actually way too nice. Because it's tourists all the time, everywhere you go, it's tourists.
But Brazilians like it because Brazilians, they already have this thing. The tourists stopped coming to Brazil for a number of reasons, then they come back. Out of fear, they stopped coming, then they start coming back, and Brazilians are even happy.
Understood, but we've dealt with this for a long time. We wait 10 years. In 10 years, people from Rio, it's impressive.
I was there in the United States during the World Cup. Everywhere I went, there were people from different countries, even countries you don't usually talk to. You see they're there, and you think, man, it's normal here. Now, let's go. What I noticed about Japanese people, you guys, in my view, have a naivety that I don't know if it's fake or if it's real. Every Brazil versus Japan game, I met a lot of Japanese people, a lot of happy people, a lot of people, let's play, let's go. They play around, smile a lot, then do the Pikachu.
When I say Pikachu,
throw a Pokeball. You say Pika.
Pika. He goes Pika, Pika. He plays along. It's almost childish like that. Yes, I wanted to know if it's like that everywhere or if it's something characteristic of Japan because of anime. What's the story?
Childishness, is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Something kind of naive, kind of pure.
Kind of pure. Pure?
Kind of pure. Yeah, they really are very pure. But speaking of childishness, really, there's a characteristic, right, of people from Japan, for example. They prefer women with a bit of a younger look, let's say, right? I noticed that.
But I've already noticed that. Yeah, it's almost like cosplay.
Cosplay culture is not.
Some cosplayers in Brazil are having sex in the street at just 15. What? Did I lie?
That's what carnival is for.
Carnival's here, man. No cosplay.
Not like Brazil's carnival, that's true.
No, but carnival is different from cosplay culture. Carnival is a mess. People aren't wearing cosplay in Brazil. There, people play characters. There's something very childish about it.
But what's the difference between cosplay and a regular costume? What's the difference?
Because I think it's about embodying the character, right?
It's what? The guy isn't at carnival pretending to be a doctor. The guy is just in costume. They're the
Guy,
Pikachu. He talks. It's just that over there, like over there in Japan, they like cuter things more. Like they feel more like, wow, I'm cuter. I don't know. Here in Brazil, we don't have that. Like when people look at a woman, they say, wow, what a hot woman or something like that. Like it shows more power because it's more about the butt, the breasts, things like that. And over there in Asia, in some parts of Asia, they don't like that. They think that's absurd. They like someone cuter, shorter. Yeah, stuff like that.
they don't really like that. They like cute stuff. Yes, yes. Hello, Kitty.
Hello, Kitty. I think it might be related to repression when hormones are running high.
No, it's about anime. At that time, like they dominated this anime thing. Like in our childhood, like there were only Japanese anime, Japanese. And there are a lot of anime that feature cute girls.
No, what? But in China, did they have Japanese anime?
Yes.
Even with the conflict?
Back in childhood? Yeah. Yes. Because there was no Chinese production at the time, I see. Later, now that things have evolved, back then, there wasn't any. It was just Japanese stuff. Like in all their anime, there's always a part showing this thing called kawaii. Kawaii. Yeah, you know? Like it's cute, adorable. But the productions...
Is it called Kawaii or the Social Network?
No, kawaii is like, it means cute, you know? Got it?
But women themselves also like guys who look kind of like students. I see that it's kind of a thing, yeah. It's not just men with women, it's women with men too. It's something...
Kind of like without a beard and all that?
Yeah, the guy without a beard, the guy with a younger look.
The Chinese don't like beards. Like, not just the Chinese, I think it's Asians in general. Yeah, Asians. It's in general, it's everyone. Like, if you show up with a beard, they say you're dirty, not well groomed. I suffer because of that.
She's for you?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. It's better.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to see. Yes?
Like Asians, when they're in their 20s, the ones who have beards, people say, wow, that's ugly. God forbid. They look like they're 30 or 35. Asians don't like people who have beards.
Even if they're white?
It doesn't matter. Ooh, like, or black. So there's no, like in Asia, I'm saying, like Asian people don't like that. Asians who have like a lot of facial hair here, they say like, I think, right? Yeah.
It's like this actually. There's also the point that this is for all Asians. When an Asian lets his beard grow, it grows like all over the place. So it looks ugly, like a homeless guy's beard. Yeah, I get it. But when it's a European, not an Asian, sometimes their beard grows like Paul's or Mauricio's. Then when you like groom yourself properly, right? Then it looks better. But even so,
no, it's a small percentage of people. And like with this general stereotype in Asia, I think they'll think that's not attractive.
Do you understand?
If it were a white guy, then it's a different story. Then we'd think, wow, that's manly and all. Like it's a different impression. If it were like an Asian guy, he wouldn't like it.
But it's just that you guys don't have as much body hair as, for example, Europeans. Portuguese people tend to have a lot of body hair. Some women even have noticeable mustaches. It's not a joke, it just happens.
Junior's, for example, doesn't grow much here. Mine doesn't. Mine still has some, but most of my friends, but their parents are Japanese.
Yes. Your father and your mother are Japanese.
Yeah, both of them. I was born there too.
It's because out of the three of us, I'm the one who has some.
But my friends have almost none.
There are people who must be looking at you. It's really curious, right? Maybe it's because your hair isn't straight.
It's because I messed up. It's curly. Oh, I get a perm, you know? I see.
So you're the chula Japanese one. Chula. We use it. No.
But this person does have a bit of that. Even I thought so, you know?
Not every Chinese person is like that.
It's because chula. My buddy is really chula, man.
But why do you guys use chula?
No, it's because we're jerks.
So chula, why not just savior? No.
Because let me say something.
I thought he was going to defend.
Let me explain something. I want to make it clear because a lot of people are still unsure. There's a difference between being gay, which we respect, and actually we even admire gay people, and chula, which we find repugnant.
Do you understand? It's the flamboyance.
Chula. Because being gay people aren't flamboyant. Yeah. A gay man is just a man who is sexually attracted to another man. Exactly. A chula can be straight or gay. It doesn't matter. But he has, looseness, certain behaviors.
He's French.
Frenchified.
So it's kind of like being flamboyant.
Flamboyance.
Bro.
I want to make this very clear because a lot of people might say, wow, this term chula, a chula can sleep with a lot of women, many women. But he's going to say, wow, but, are you going to use it right here? Let's fold clothes. Are we going to fold the clothes before having sex? He's going to have sex with the woman. The gay guy is jerking off like crazy in your face and doesn't care.
Whatever. Can I talk?
The uncle looks and says, wow, this pillow, I'm not sleeping with you.
Can I talk? I fold clothes before sex. That's vulgar.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any doubts about that? No, you didn't think so? But I'm going to say it. I think this part is going to be cut.
Big difference.
On the street yesterday, a guy walked by, a Vivo worker. Did you have sex on the street, making love? A Vivo worker didn't greet me. He just asked, so is Batista really gay?
No one else knew. Only he did because he thought about it.
I'm vulgar, Batista already.
Many people ask me what po and chula mean, and I explain it to them.
Guys, I imagine...
You just have to see. Well, I have a question to wrap up today, which is this. Let's move on from the bad stuff. I felt there was some conflict. The Chinese guy never crossed his arms.
Can I just ask a question? Sure, of course.
I have a good final question.
But go ahead, I found it interesting. You're women or whatever, let's go. Do they like cute guys, okay? Here it's different. Women in Brazil and South America prefer tough macho men. It's not like that over there. Like if you take, for example, someone like Gustavo Lima, he wouldn't be successful over there, those buff country type guys.
Not really, yeah. That's why gyms are really hyped here, right? Over in Asia, not so much.
Fit, it's down there, look.
Okay, there. We say it like this. Jiu-jitsu.
Damn.
I won't talk about myself, but like I do want to talk.
I want to, really?
I'm ripped, right? Everyone thinks that back in China, I'd find it disgusting. Like, wow, this is really good.
We say that too, okay? Sometimes we say it.
All right, go ahead. That's why I don't like talking anymore. And another thing, over there in China, like in Asia in general, they like skinny people. Like, and yeah,
I know.
You'll get a lot of attention like with that profile because Chinese people, Chinese women or Koreans, Japanese, they like that kind of thing.
But they see me as a guy because I have a beard, like as a kind of masculine guy or kind of, no.
If you stay just 2 seconds, they'll call you chola and start liking you.
Will they? Yeah, they will.
That's what I'm saying. They like, tall people, long legs, fair skin, blue eyes, whatever eyes. That's the profile, They like limits.
Right? I know they don't.
But then I think that's just me. There I go with my assumptions. I think this is a cultural issue worldwide because Europeans controlled culture for a long time. Before us, they created that French Jesus and all. So the blonde, blue-eyed man, that became the standard for the whole world.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But like if I go to the Central West, I'm generalizing. If I go to the Central West, to Paraná and so on, where I lived, I already noticed that my type isn't what attracts women the most. Because nowadays.
But in the 70s it was, in the 80s it was, and nowadays the world has opened up and that's fine. You're not anymore. The funk guy with demon written here, he's doing well in school.
No, it's not like that, man. And another thing, look, what I said about his build, like in terms of height, legs, I don't know what. Yes, over there in China, I think Asia in general, everything, it can be about long legs, like the longer the better. They say if you have legs up to your neck, it's better. I think over there in Japan, I think they have that, right? Yes. Then they say here, wow, big legs.
That's different, man. A high nose bridge has nothing to do with size.
A high nose bridge. And also, look, you can work out, but you only need to have abs. For a chest like this, really slim like this, it's great. Like this. Like this is great. It doesn't need to be big. If it's big, they say it's gross.
I got it. Did you get it?
Understood. No one has a huge chest.
But martial arts is something you master. The Japanese, they have more martial arts than the Chinese and Koreans. Or am I wrong?
No, that's wrong.
Martial art. No, culturally it's anachronistic.
Right? China is definitely more...
You guys have Kung Fu, right, man?
It's more advanced.
Name your martial arts, and you'll stay quiet for 2 minutes.
Look, in China, Narashima, there's Tai Chi, and there's that Kung Fu. No, Kung Fu includes everything. There are many. Do you understand? There's Kai Jia Quan. What else is there?
One more that we know.
You're just throwing out a bunch of names.
Yeah, because we're not just going to trust that.
Yeah, there will be Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Jack Chan,
The Shifu, the boss, Bruce Lee's Shifu. He has a, I think, a martial art. The name, I forgot how to say it in Portuguese. It's okay. But there are movies you can watch.
Maybe because I'm standardizing for Brazil, since here, when we think of Japan, I remember judo, jiu-jitsu, then karate. Karate, they're martial arts, right? Japanese ones. Then you have Tai Chi Shu. No, not Tai Chi Shua, not Tai Chi Shua. It's Aikido. Aikido is also Japanese. So yes. So Muay Thai is from Thailand, right? Which one is Chinese? That would be Kung Fu, right?
Kung Fu. Kung Fu, that's what I'm saying. Kung Fu is a general name. There's a more famous one there. It's called Tai Chi Shen.
Shi Tai Chi is not Tai Chi Shua.
It's the one that just shoots magic.
To finish, put the list here, okay?
Whoever wants to. Go ahead. Oh,
Kung Fu Chinese.
okay, I said it.
Hey, Wing Chun, Wing Chun.
Wing Chun is expensive.
Yeah, Tai Chi and Sanda.
Sanda, that's it. Sanda is like MMA, you know, like the Chinese version, you know, like it goes like this. Everyone already.
Did you guys do martial arts as kids? Did you ever learn martial arts?
No, seriously, man. Have you ever done that?
I did Taekwondo.
How long?
I got, I think, a green belt.
Did you start when you were 6 years old?
It was 7.
Wow, every Asian kind of fights well, right? I was thinking, if you think about it.
You need arms?
No, but if all the guys do martial arts at 7 years old, yeah.
You don't need weapons or arms. Yeah, Japan.
So karate, judo, aikido, kendo. What's the other one?
I got it.
Iaido. Okay.
What about Korea?
Korean has taekwondo, hapkido. There's hapkido, taekwondo.
It's true. Taekwondo, it's true.
Taekwondo,
It's Taekwondo. It's Taekwondo. It's Taekyon.
which is like Tang Soo Do.
Tang Soo Do too. It's because Tekken is for, literally, it's that military martial art for killing. Like you use your elbow in it, yeah?
Yeah, like Krav Maga.
Yeah, something like that. Then the police will be here.
Sometimes you use it. Look, it's the last question. The last question is, we talked about prejudice, about stereotypes and all that. Now I want something nice. For the Chinese guest, what do you admire about Japan that you'd want in your culture?
I think that, look, their customer service, I think they really excel at it, right? Like their service is really polite, honestly. I think that's something we could learn from.
Okay, and what about Korea?
And about the Korean, wow.
It's so many things.
Plastic surgery, I think that's it.
It's the palace. No, there's plastic surgery.
K-pop, let him decide. You're making him pick what he already had while you wait.
Go to France, go.
Yes, go. I became such a reference for Chola that even a Chinese person talking to a Korean links me to their conversation.
So hold on a second. So wear less clothes before having sex. You? Me?
From China, I think it's the strong desire to succeed in life, you know? Ambition, yeah, ambition. Because I also believe that's why Japan is stagnant. They stayed where they were, thought everything was fine, and that's why China surpassed them.
The Chinese had already hit rock bottom before starting to bounce back.
Exactly. It got way too stagnant. That's why they have ambition. That strong ambition came through.
They start working from childhood like that.
Japan is England, China is the United States.
It's kind of like that. From Korean?
Korean? I'm jealous of their entertainment now, you know? Pop, of soft power.
That's what we call it, right? It's this kind of entertainment power. Yeah?
Because it's really trending, really trending. And even anime is becoming, you know?
Yeah, they're even stagnant even in that, right?
Soft power.
Yeah, but there it is, right?
Soft dick too, right? We saw that.
It's settled and the jokes have already been made.
It's done, it's done.
Part of the first 15 minutes,
It's just to say it was terrible. It was the worst.
By the Korean.
nothing happened.
Damn, that's neat as hell. I'm starting to hate him, man. I'm on the Chinese guy's side now.
No, I like sushi. Come on, sushi. There's no way around it.
No, it's happening. It's happening, man. Your team. The husband is looking so angry. Damn, was this the guy I chose? The guy would like to say something, man.
No, just out of curiosity, out of the 3 of us, I think the only one who doesn't have a wife here, guess who? Put it in the comments, okay?
What the heck?
For you to guess,
Huh, it's the Japanese guy.
Yeah, right? It's the Japanese guy.
Because there are brothels. Yeah. I don't know if all...
From China. Wow, I think it's that boldness, not being afraid to take risks. Like trying stuff and saying, man, I can eat anything. I think that's it. Eat everything. I think that's it.
Man.
What
is it that needs
to be forged? Let's do it.
How wonderful, man. Yeah, man. The name of this show is Passive Aggressive. This is today's Passive Aggressive segment, but let's tell you.
Argentina has an equivalent called aggressive.
Me, I'm just aggressive. Man, here's the deal. If you found this through 3 Continents for the first time, check out the other videos. The whole point of 3 Continents is comedy. We laugh at the differences and understand what each one is like. And there are a lot of people here a lot of people message me, man, thanks to 3 Continents, I learned things and all that. That wasn't the intention. Our intention was just to make people laugh. But I think in some way we bring information. If you only want information, this isn't the place. I want to make that clear. You're offended. How absurd. It's not like that. But if you get offended, don't even come back. Because all the episodes are going to be kind of like this. All right? No, sorry. Because I say this because the guy keeps wanting us to, no, man, let's bring in the anthropologist Cal now. No, we're not going to do that. All right? Anthropologists don't bring views.
So every episode you guys talk about dicks? No.
Only when there's an Asian
Good.
Thank you for that. Leave a like because we want to reach even further. And please watch our trip to Angola. We went to Angola. Me, Paul Cabanas, we took the Chinese guy. It was his first trip. It changed his mind. And Batista, who isn't here today. We went to Angola and we want to go to other countries, maybe China soon, or who knows, South Korea, to see if they're really arrogant. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Take care.